everyone. In the third segment of the 66th Bihar BPSC prelim examination, we are going to see the questions that were asked in this examination, in this paper, about the chemistry questions. How many chemistry questions asked in that particular examination and what was the question, what was the answer, we are going to see in that particular thing. So the first question that was asked in that examination from the chemistry was the number of neutron in the nucleus of plutonium nuclide. The series was given this, which having the mass number 242 and atomic number 94. So the number of neutron is simply mass number minus number of proton. This mass number minus number of this atomic number will be the mass of the neutron. The answer will be the 148. Now the second question that was asked was the milk is a poor source of. Milk has a good amount of calcium, protein, carbohydrate, but it is a very poor amount of a pure source of vitamin C. Milk is having very less, almost negligible amount of vitamin C. Now the glucose, which is converted into the ethyl alcohol. So the what will be the answer for the glucose that was converted into the ethyl alcohol? It will be, what will be the answer? It will be the gymase. Now the fourth question that was asked was the breathing test that was conducted by the police to check the drunken driver which has one of the following filter paper. Which filter paper is used to check the breathing test of alcohol by the police department? And the options are potassium dichromate and sulfuric acid, potassium permanganate and sulfuric acid. Option C is silica gel coated with silver nitrate. Option D is turmeric, and option E is none of the above or more than one of the above. So the answer is first, potassium dichromate and sulfuric acid. Now the fifth question is lime water is turned milky by. Lime water is turned into milky by adding what? So in the presence of carbon dioxide. Option B, CO2. The lime water is changed into the milky color. The sixth question in that chemistry section that was asked in the paper was the incomplete burning of the petrol and diesel produces. Option A is nitric oxide. Option B is nitrogen dioxide. Option C is carbon dioxide. Option D is carbon monoxide. And option E is none of the above or more than one of the above. So you see when the petrol or diesel are incomplete burning, means there are black smoke is coming out of it, which is mainly due to the carbon monoxide. So the option or the correct answer for this question is the carbon monoxide, and option D is the right answer. Now the seventh one, the pH of a solution changes from 3 to 6. The H plus ion concentration will, option A, increase 3 times, option B, decrease 3 times, option C, decrease 10 times, or option D, decrease 1000 times. So to explain this, we all know that, right, pH is basically equal to minus of H plus ion. H plus ion means simply we know that since this is 3, initially it is 3, so it will be minus of 3, and when it goes to 6 times means it will be minus of 6. How much difference is coming? It's coming the difference of the 1000. So the answer will be the D, decreases 1000 times. Okay, and the mixture of sand and naphthalene can be separated by. See, the best way to separate this, and the option are sublimation, distillation, chromatography, fractional distillation, and none of the above or more than one of the above. So the best way to separate the mixture of sand and naphthalene is the sublimation. Option A, sublimation, is the right answer. Now the question number 9 or the ninth question that was asked in the chemistry section was the number of sigma and pi bond in benzene. See that what could be the number of pi bond or sigma bond in the benzene area. Okay, so it will be 3 pi bond, 3 sigma bond, or 3 sigma bond, 6 pi bond, or 12 sigma bond, or 3 pi bond, or 12 sigma bond and 6 pi bond, or none of the above, or more than one of the above. So the right answer is C. In the benzene structure, there will be 12 sigma bond and 3 pi bond. Okay. Now the 10th question in the series was that what asked was the element present in the urea are. So since we have studied the chemical structure of the urea, so it will be the simple question, that will be carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen and oxygen will be the amount of this individual elements are present in the urea. Okay. So we have covered the physics portion, the questions that were asked in physics part, now then covered biology part, then covered the chemistry part. So in brief, we have the general science area. We see that around 31 question was just asked from these general science area. So out of 150 question, these general science area are covering a very large aspect in the terms of its marking, or we can say in the terms of percentage of securing a good number. So till then, we are going to see some other topics, and see you soon.